Sarah Schreiber kicks things off. She is with Bianca Belair. We're kicking off with the Raw Women's title match. And Belair said she was not ready at SummerSlam for Becky. She used to like her, and she was used to people tearing her down from the sidelines, which is where Becky was during her rise this year. She was on the sidelines. There is no bigger match than one for the Raw Women's Championship. Then we hear from Becky, who says no one expected her at SummerSlam, and she was doing push-ups the day after giving birth. They do not realize how hard it is to be her, and she has noticed some boos, and that just motivates her and will motivate her to beat Bianca Belair again. I thought the handling of this, both here and then later in the night, where Becky is acknowledging, how dare there be people booing me, when the biggest complaint has been like the boos are almost non-existent, that this is hopefully going to be reverse psychology to elicit boos out of more people.
Yes. I mean, yeah, that sort of is the point, you know? Simply doing the storylines and doing the character isn't necessarily enough to get the entire crowd to boo her, as evidenced by what you saw even tonight. So let's make it seem like the boos are perhaps a lot louder than they actually are.
Why?
To actually get people on board.
If only they could go back to 2015 and you had Roman Reigns come out and say, guys, I detect some cheers out there. Please, everyone boo me. I want you to boo me, okay? I know you enjoy booing me, so please, it would make me so happy if everybody booed me because I hate cheers. Instead, they went this way long road to get to this. I mean, they could have just done the reverse psychology from the get-go. Take away what Roman loves.
So do you think this will work?
Probably not. No, I think Becky is still going to be very popular to most audiences. And I would imagine when she goes to the UK in several hours, I think those crowds are going to just love Becky.
That's going to be the truth. I mean, she really should have came out and said, everybody loves me. Listen to this. But I don't think that would work either. I think they would actually...
Dunkin' Donuts Center? This is where you booked me? Providence. Holy Christ. Well, we started off the night with the Women's Championship match. This, between the promos and then the match, this took up the first half hour of the show. And we saw the braid involved, but very minimal, when Becky grabbed it, but instead got rammed into the post. Becky was using various submissions, including an omoplata into a Fujiwara armbar. Belair again showcasing her strength with a vertical suplex to try and counter out of. They went through 2 commercial breaks here. Becky goes for the armbar, and then Becky turns it into a triangle. Eventually, Belair slams her out, does a military press, and goes for the handspring moonsault, landing on the knees of Becky. Becky gets the manhandle slam, but Belair puts her foot on the rope. Becky is then dumped onto the announcer's desk and then rolled into the ring, kicks out at 2. Belair lifts her for the KOD out of the corner, and Becky is holding on to the corner for dear life, and in doing so, tears off the turnbuckle padding and lands on her feet, shoving Belair into the exposed buckle, and then rolls her up, hooking the tights for the win. And Becky Lynch retains the title. I did not mind this finish. I thought it was like, if you're going to have Becky win, it was a clever way of doing things. And I thought they had a pretty good match that did not end with a chair shot with a DQ after 3 segments.
I thought this match was fantastic. It was my match of the show. I thought the finish was great. I thought it was really cleverly designed. I thought it was very well executed and resulted in the biggest surprise of all, the fact that we got a finish to the match.
Oh my God.
So I saw everybody's tweets prior to this match, and you know, like it was like Kate and Davey tweeting within seconds. Oh, if they're starting this show, if they're starting this the show with this, then obviously it just means they're going to have a screwy finish, and then we can get back to it in the main event. But they gave us a conclusion. No, it was not a clean conclusion, but it was the right one. You know, it gave us an out so that Bianca Belair could still save face. You know, she was dominating, I would say, much of this match, and pretty much had Becky on the ropes for much of it until the turnbuckle. So I thought it gave her an out, manages to kind of delay the program until somewhere further down the line. And I think she really gained from the loss even. Becky wins by cheating, but it was Bianca that I thought, you know, looked like the more dominant performer coming out of this. These two went on like a good sprint for, how long was this, John? Like 20 minutes?
I didn't get the exact time because they went through the commercials that I wasn't sitting through. But I mean, this was like it was a 3-segment match. So I mean,
At least 20 is what it felt
Yeah.
like, but they never let up the pace at all. And I think it showcases one of the best strengths of both of these performers, and that's their incredible cardio. I mean, but beyond that, it's like over the course of the past year, they've done such a great job of showcasing Bianca Belair's unique abilities, and it comes in the form in pro wrestling of her strengths, using these very creative, legitimately impressive feats of strength, incorporating them into the match, and she had a number of them here. It's made her style very unique. It's made her style very exciting to watch, and continues this great streak that the Raw and SmackDown women's main eventers involving these two, Charlotte and Sasha, have been on over the past month plus.
Do you think
Maybe even longer?
Do they cool off this pairing now with Survivor Series right around the corner, and this, you send Becky off? I mean, they're going to tease something with Liv Morgan, which is like a TV match, and Bianca maybe she's involved in like a women's Survivor Series match that she can shine in at the pay-per-view.
I think so. Yeah, I think Becky and Belair is either a match you can get to far down the line, maybe for Mania, or you save it even for a show beyond Survivor Series. When you actually want to do because I imagine the next time she faces Becky, she will have to win. I think Becky still poses as the ultimate destination, the ultimate hill for Bianca Belair to climb. So delay that for a bit, do the Charlotte match, do the Morgan match, and then maybe go to Belair.